did last time. What you thought it did last time?
Alright, come on, folks. Last time you had the for so long.
Still young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
I thought you could do it. Yeah, baby. Yeah, yeah. Cash out of hand. Got big bankroll. Who's gonna roll up?
It's in there. BJ, get that weed from front of my teeth before they sit down. Mess with me, please. Thank you.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back. 48 yards.
If you want to call simulation, competitive.
Run it back, run it back, run it back.
They burned it last night.
That's the check calling. Let me go quick. The let me check talking. That's the way my name. I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you not crack my bag, but I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall.
Still be open.
Clap when the money go. You don't slap back. That's facts. If the money low, I'm a grand man when it come back.
I got TJ doing this shit. I got Xavier doing this shit.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. With that, let's get you up to Nashville and Nissan Stadium for the call. We welcome in our broadcast.
Working down Big
Brandon
Bump.
Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland
I'm playing
River
this
from
Trump
downtown
Duke.
Nashville at Nissan
side by
Stadium
side.
in Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon.
They wanted me to do it.
When you get paid, dude, so you'll get some clothes.
Huh?
When you get paid, so we gonna get some clothes and shit.
I have to say my chick first.
Man, who in that party shit? I thought I ain't in no party.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me as always, Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
quarter now. It's tight. No.
Ready?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Offense.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Pitches it to Lewis. Got some room at the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Mariota going to give to Lewis. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now we know his coaching. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level. Because the big fella, he just ate that one alive. Just
this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
A former volunteer back in Tennessee, Alvin Kamara. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Come on, drink some more. Drink some more. Drink some more.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing now is Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas.
Come on, Michael Thomas.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now Breeze. Now loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And some room to work. And he's free down the left side to foot race. And they're going to bring this one back. A touchdown for the Titans.
Can you pick your play?
The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown, and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. I want to revisit New Orleans' season here, Charles, as they come back out for this next drive, because really, although it was 13-3 and another playoff appearance, it was another disappointing playoff loss. That's 3 straight crushing playoff defeats. Minneapolis Miracle with Diggs' catch, the Nickel Roby-Coleman no call, and now this last loss that they had to the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, and I thought that this would be the year for them, precisely for what you said. Minneapolis Miracle. Then you get the no call, as you said, Nickel Roby-Coleman. I thought 3, right? Everything comes in 3s. So I thought the 3rd time would be the charm. They'd find their way to advance. Instead, Minnesota comes to their place, beats them. And going back to what you 13-3, and you have to play in the first round because they lost to San Francisco in a head-to-head game. San Francisco gets one of those byes, as did Green Bay, and New Orleans had to play on the opening weekend.
Although New Orleans doesn't care about this, kind of developing a nice little rivalry between the Saints and the Vikings, right?
No doubt about it, and crazy plays down the stretch have defined this rivalry. And unfortunately for New Orleans, Minnesota getting the better of those plays.
20.
I didn't do it.
7 yards there, a first down.
You get 3 yards.
Go! Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 33 yards that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They try to right side with Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 13-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Don't try to beat me.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that
know what they
play.
mean, right?
End result, touchdown.
Double move. Oh, no, I'm put I gotta put my.
Shut up and run it, man.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Get his ass, Merrill.
I scared you. I could have said
It's interesting when it comes to two-point even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
He ran right in front of me, too.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Chance to talk about the Titans season as they come back out here. We mentioned it earlier, but he knows they came up short in that AFC title game. But you think about early contenders for 2020, Titans have to be right up there. Best running back in the league. A.J. Brown really came on as a #1 receiver. Strong offensive line, but defensively, CD, they were just 21st overall.
But I think that they're going to continue to get better. Remember when they drafted Jeffrey Simmons last year out of Mississippi State, and he came in with a knee injury, and they weren't sure they'd get him to play at all this season? Well, he played, and he played really well.
He tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
On first down, Murray. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Here's Murray. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
If I would have killed straight, we got a whole play. I cut out.
In this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Look at
and it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That's how you can't put them on side. Same side again.
Breeze now to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both failed.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves.
I'm going to watch this game.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They go play action here on first down. A.J. Klein coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. Hit them with a screen, son.
Now this one is tight end out on the right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
What's that ducky here?
From the gun, here's Tannehill. It's Humphrey.
Stop playing me. Come here. Stop playing me.
We're going to have this across
Stop
the
playing
field
me.
and inside.
That was me.
Lattimore was gone.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
I'm hit.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Why did you even up to that? Cover post. I was trying to show this shit. Off for the
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now this throw outside. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards the pickup there on first down. It's Lewis looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Everybody's a winner.
watch this pick. Watch this pick. I don't want to hear nothing.
Throwing on 2nd down. Tannehill eluding the pressure line. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Watch this pick.
Yeah,
hold.
Complete. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down.
I'm taking 3rd and 20.
That hold coming from the left side of
3rd
the
and
line.
20.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20.
Bag everybody off your ass. Yes, sir. Come on.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Come on. Stop playing me. Stop playing me. Stop playing.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold him to 3.
I'm trying to take this bitch home. I'm trying to take this bitch home. Watch this.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
P, get a blank, please.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Hold.
So after the INT, it's Breeze.
Hold it, man. I got something for you.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Breeze. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And And it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Breeze.
There you go.
Top. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one.
No kicking going on. I don't give you enough time. Yeah, see what you got.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Come. Hey, Lloyd.
I'm going to show you.
Hey, easy.
Montgomery.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
I already picked my play. What you mean? I picked my play for you.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
Take this home. Take it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach.
Y'all hear me beating it.
And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Second half starts with a run by Murray. But he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and 1 in the yard. They go with Murray again. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from the 20. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Come on. Come on.
What I just tell you, Jimmy?
What, please? What, please?
What you big ass niggas, man?
Kirkwood.
That was gone, man. That was in the hole.
No more throwing, no more nothing. I'm trying to tell you, please don't throw the ball.
Hey, order.
Oh, I got to take you, too.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Tannehill. It's caught. Humphries.
Get the ball.
He fumbled it. It's on the ground.
How you do this, man? How you feel about it?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, exit. 56, Mike, 56.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down.
You didn't push off of
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it into Henry. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So they run it in on the 2-point try. It's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Joseph now to kick this one away.
He's nervous.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I see how he got it.
Let me tell you about your look right now.
Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Murray. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Breeze now. And Thomas has it. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 43 yards. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover it.
Here we go.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 19 yards away. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, Tannehill.
Oh, Von Bell.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Von Bell. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and it held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco. I don't understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. You didn't see that coming at all. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Now Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Back now in Nashville. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9. He's got the first down inside the 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Yeah, he's got it. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints take advantage of it. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Now, last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Lewis. Score! Touchdown! Dion Lewis. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a two-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more two-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays. Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Things are going bad.
So a dangerous pass over the middle of his own coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it when the other direction had someone blocking and picked up a touchdown.
Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
This and I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game
one is
tied.
all about
now
do
your
or
team
die.
has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Do or die.
Let's field it at the 2.
Do or die. Do or die.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
They're not walking over.
Out onto the field
I'll
comes New Orleans.
Do or die, y'all. Michael coming big dog.
We have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a
Get the boy a wet towel.
really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Now he's forced out left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
It's doing that, man. It's 30. It's 7 minutes, man.
Now a first down carry.
That was my fault.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing
he
back
did
at 46.
Quarterback,
there. Second down.
Linebacker.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage.
I put him on kick block.
He already in that
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They snap it on fourth to Hill. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he takes it all the way down to 3. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. A wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. From the gun, here's Hill.
Oh!
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I thought I was going to the pit. Right to the pit. That's what I was trying to do.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look to grab a late lead. Second down and goal. Hill, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 3 yards out, and they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm...
How you do this shit? Something cool. For my boy, kicker.
Y'all do that, though. Y'all got 10 3 one. Drew Brees ain't in.
Thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before. And
oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
He wasn't going to make the kick.
It's a long
He would
way
have
to
got
go, and
that.
they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully.
Yeah, they
Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film
Get it ball out of there. Watch
was a
out.
snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
He's doing that. Duke knows he's doing that right here, man. He knows that.
So now Tannehill and the Titans down by 6.
I don't do no.
A minute 50 to play. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it first and 10. They start the drive on the ground with Lewis. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Complete. Smith has it. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sideline all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes on the sideline, able to retain possession. No turnover. I know it's coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Tannehill now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. Off the toss, Lewis.
Give me that to him.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll look to throw.
That's who I want right here.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's so much.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
What's he doing?
Touchdown. A.J. Brown. in the final minute, as they are now an extra point away from perhaps stealing one here in the final minute.
We all knew the situation. We're in the fourth quarter. Who's going to step up and make the big play? Well, we just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot, downfield, got it, and now they're in a great position to take the lead.
They'll try and run it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. I don't want to bash the man with the controls, but why do you go for 2 there? You only need 1.
The only thing I can think is they thought they had a 2-point play that they knew was going to get in for them, and they wanted to go ahead and run it. Or maybe they just got confused on their chart, because everyone keeps that chart about when to go for 2, when to go for 1. Maybe that got confused a little bit.
Or maybe they're just inheriting the game.
What's up, TJ?
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now Hill. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here we go. Hey, 2, 8, read. Ready?
Hill now to throw. Now a desperation throw.
Thank you. Get your little ass on me, boy.
Picked up by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro.
You a little boy. That little boy on me,
midfield to the 49-yard line.
I'm a little Michael right there. Look, this is live, Jimmy. Does he feel comfortable? Who's talking about, Jay? Who's talking about me like give you a big shot? Who's talking about like give you a big shot from down the field? Change it up right here on the play. I ain't been for no goddamn time. I tell you to change it up right there. I say time now if you win. When I take the beat home?
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
I just want to take these beat home. What's up? Go on down the field and never
huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
I got him on timeout. Button down.
Now it's Tannehill. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
2 fucking points.